Yo my friends, here we go again. So here I'm on my bicycle today with a vertical video, the style nowadays. But the problem is I have no space anymore. So I can only make 1, 2, 3 videos, then I have to watch what I will do. Maybe we will break up for a time with videos, I cannot tell you. But with the smartphone I have a little space, but I wanted to show you something. Because in winter, you are limited with the stairs training, that I told you. And I have the glasses on because today it is so windy, the windiest day of the year. Yeah, we have this the fifth 5 days in a year, the most windy. But really, today is brutal, so I had my glass on that I get nothing in my eyes. And with the stairs, I'm very limited, but I show you something. We had great stairs, which are usable, but which they put away. But those I have never shown you, because here I cannot come with my kettlebell, because here it's so steep that you cannot drive up with the bicycle. And on my mountain bike, I have nothing to put in. I can only take the 22 kilo city bike plus the kettlebell here. That is an own training. You have to push up your bicycle. You have no chance. But here we have really great stairs. I could come here without the kettlebell, but there is the problem. Then I can only make the crawl down perfect, but then no push press, no squats, and there is missing something. But I will show you that. Watch now. These are the perfect stairs, You see, they're absolutely great, but at the end they have closed it, so they have broken out the stairs to the top. But these you can use, But here with the kettlebell would be absolutely great. But I cannot come here because of the weight, That is the problem. This would be perfect stairs. But here I never trained because of the weight problem, I have no car, I can only do it with bicycle. And that is something what makes no sense, There you have to decide, are you doing it or not? But to come here with the kettlebell, then you are finished, I tell you that. You are completely finished. And here you can only do it on Sunday, or like today there is how it is called, fire dog, a free day, how it is called, a holy day, a free day, you know what I mean? Because here is all school, And when there is school, how much quick there are people here, are they calling someone? Because people are not used up that someone makes a real street workout, I also hear this street workout, a lot of in YouTube, when you watch around and what are they doing? They are in a extra built fine calisthenics park, So you go to a calisthenics park where you are in a closed environment, there you have the extra tools to train, and then it's street workout, That is to me also not street workout, This is the same as when you go indoor basketball and call it street ball. What has this to do with street? Nothing, And that is the problem. And there are other stairs. I will show you them also when I'm there. There I could train, but I also almost never train there. Why? Because there live a lot of people and the stairs are very small, and to film it is very bad, because they are a little bit in rounds and there you don't see up. So when I put up my camera, then you don't see the whole way. And the other problem is when I make the whole way down or upwards, then I don't see my camera anymore, When people don't watch, they fall over this small little tripod which you don't see with the GoPro, and then you have the fault because the stairs are small and there are coming always people. Would be really great to train, These are flat stairs, longer stairs, but very long in one piece. But, when there people are coming, then you cannot do it, because then you have to stand up and you cannot train. That is the problem, Yeah, but this would also be the perfect stairs. But yeah, what shall I do, What shall I do? But I have my stairs, but here is also, when I show you that, the problem. In winter they are also closed, There you also cannot go in. They are really locked up, I don't know in your city, but here they lock it up with an own lock and iron chain, 2 tools that you really cannot go in, or up or down. That is the thing, And here we have one great view, a park which I also have never shown you. you know, the vertical video now. So always watching, I've seen the dogs behind me, but they were nice. And here we have a nice view to our ski jumping thing once again, but now no! Shit, I have to drive home. Today is the finish line of ski jumping in Bischofshofen in Salzburg. The last thing of the tournament. They start at 16:30 and I'm walking here around to go a little bit out today because tomorrow is the tough training day. But I'm not that far away. Boy, I have to go home quick. Shit, I have forgotten this. You know what, watch now. Here, back there is the ski jumping. I don't know if you see it now. But here, you know, there is the ski jumping event. And you see it is really windy. When this falls down, then you are dead. You know? And here, sometimes really trees fall down, so I don't like it by the trees. You know, because here you really never know. Happened a lot. Once almost to me. A tree 1-2 minutes before me, that was happening that a tree got to a woman really bad, you know. But that is the thing. But I can show you. We gave one quick thing, but you know, this tree is also, you see, that stands out to the right way. You know, also by us in the something in the eye with the glasses, but I think it's only a thing. There was a tree which is 4 times as thick as such a tree was falling down, you know. And that is also in our main park in the city, you know. Yeah, but always watch out. I've told you this at the bicycling to Herze, where we were driving with the bicycle, you know. But always watch, you know. Nothing goes down. Yeah, and Bischofshofen, you know. There I was once in the train station, you know. I was 2-3 hours there in the train station because I couldn't drive home, you know. I will always remember that. With Tinnitus, I've seen one of the most famous punk bands, Molotov Cocktail it was, you know, from Romania, USA. It was great, you know. What was that? Absolutely a great drummer, you know. And here you see it. You see? Now you see to the ski jumping. Maybe you see it now better. And therein it is, you know, yesterday. But now we have to drive home to see the ski jumping. But I show you the stairs, you know, the perfect stairs. But there, when you really train there, when there walks one people up or down, you have to stop it, and then it makes no sense to me when I have to stop the exercise when I want to go down or up. That is why I'm not training there, but if there would be no one, would be nice. Other problem is, on the downside, there are living people, you know, and there are a few houses, and you know, I know every area here, because once I was driving with the garbage, you know, and there you know every single street in the whole city. There exists not one street which I don't know, you know, because watching again, you see how thing this is. Because there you have to go everywhere, you know, you drive with your different cars, every single street, you know, every garbage. And then with my flyers, I was also everywhere. I made over 300,000 flyers. All what I put in the houses, you know, I went into the houses, locked them up and went in. And there, believe me, people don't like it, you know. There you see which areas are good or not, where people are friendly or not. And when you are there and you have nothing to do there, you don't live there, then the people come and they are angry, you know. They say, what are you doing here, you know. And that is what I know since then, where it is good or not, and there it was always not that good, you know. So there, be careful. But now I go there, then you see it. Wait. So my friends, now we arrived at the stairs. And you know, I hate vertical videos. I hate them so much, but now I do it in that way. So watch now. Here is the locked stairs. You see that? That is locked. 1 and 2 locked. And they would be perfect. But you see, they are very small and longer some, and there you can make the round. But you see, you know what I mean? So you don't see, and they are very small. And when you are doing your exercises and one goes down, you have to brake up your exercise, and that makes no sense to me, you know. And the problem is then the people, they will also, you know, they are not used to such a style what I'm doing, and then, you know, maybe they call the police or say something, hey, what are you doing there? Go to a calisthenics park, you know, that is the answer, because that is made to train, you know. But I'm not interested in calisthenics park. I need stairs, you know. Where do you get stairs? Here. But here you see it's always locked, you know. And from the downside, yeah, I have to go there, and I show you that from the downside also, and then I have to go home to see the ski jumping event. We see us. So my friends, now we arrived at the downside of those stairs, and now watch. Here you see, these are all such small little houses, and also there. And here is the entrance, but it's also locked up, you know, and you will see that. And then you know, because here always people will see you by training. Oh, watch, it is closed, you know, they really closed this up. And here you see what I mean. Now, on there we were, but you don't see it, you know what I mean? So when I would walk up there, you know, then you have to make the round and you don't see your camera, and people crush over your camera, they don't watch, you know, and then it is your fault. But they would be very good, you know, long, complete order, but not that high, but the length is absolutely great, you know. But also alone without the camera is really a problem, because people who are going there, and there are going really a lot of people, because you shorten this up, you know, and with the school on there, it's always the problem. And here, the people, you can believe me, here in my city, they will always check you up and immediately say something, you know. When I was doing the flyer thing, really, one guy once, I swear this to you, grabbed me and pressed me to the wall and said I should put out my passport, you know. He calls the police, he said he's the chief of this house there, this was a small house, you know. How did you come in there to the mail offices? And always this shouting immediately, you know. Yeah, and that it is. But those stairs, they would be really nice, but I'm not doing them. I'm always on my stairs, you know. The most beautiful one is called the stairs. Really tough, but they are locked. You have seen it. The toughest, they are really completely locked with a door. You know, I've also shown you those. The tower, you know, my goal is the demolition tower. The tower is open, but it is not allowed by your own risk. But the problem there is, there I only go when I want to try the demolition tower, not to train, because there are many people, and once they will kick you out, you know, and then you have a problem, because when you get once kicked out or police came, then you cannot come back, because by the first time you can always say, hey, I have not known this, blah blah blah, you know. But I only choose this when I make really the demolition tower. I train by the other stairs, and here in the near is the park, you know, and here I have to carry my kettlebell, the only thing. But like today on Sundays or when it's free, there are going so many people, and these are small stairs, you know. This is the park with the small nice stairs, you know. That is not the best training, you know. When you are better, it's always to come in again, great, or when you really have absolute no other option. But that is always a thing, you know. Yeah, and that it is, you know. And now I have not that far home, but where do I make it? Here or here? I have another problem now. Watch at my thing. That is how I look, you know. You see that? That is the way. Perfect to crush in, you know. Yeah. Real street trainer. Yeah. I go now this way, is the quicker as the round. Yeah, and those are the stairs, you know, which are good. Where not too many people, where you can make it. But also at my stairs, they ask you, what are you doing there? What is that, you know? Always, also when I film, you know. I once filmed and they asked me, what is there to film? Yeah, I film in public, you know. I mean, really in such a really bad way, which they are asking, because they are not used up to such a thing. And they have always a negative side, like, hey, there is something wrong. What is this guy doing? You know what I mean? But now, we end this. We will see us again I hope for one video it will work out, and then I will watch what I do, you know. Otherwise we have to stop for a while. But yeah, what shall I do? When you have no money, you cannot change it. But maybe, you know, maybe. So we will see us by one training tomorrow. This, if I can do the thing what I want, there I have no space anymore, you know, that is too long. But I will try my best to delete something, to watch out from one card to another. And here we have the no-go card. That is nice. But yeah, we will see. So go home, watch the ski jumping. We see us until then. Bye and ciao.